is Katey, and I live here in Whitehorse. My project's about the Yukon Quest. This 1,000-mile race, the Yukon Quest, starts in Whitehorse and goes through a lot of stops like Carmack's and Pelly Crossing, and then goes to Dawson City, and that's the route that miners took to get to hunt for gold in the gold rush. And then it goes into some hilly country all the way to Fairbanks. And then the following year, it goes the other way. Hello, I'm Katey, and I'm going to talk about my heritage fair project, the Yukon Quest. The dog breed used in this 1,000-mile sled dog race is the Alaskan Husky, seen in this picture. The musher stops at checkpoints like Pelly to rest and eat, and the dogs get checked by a vet. Mushers sometimes come at night, so food and rest is greatly appreciated. Mushers don't always come at the scheduled time, so photographers sometimes have to wait a long time to get their shot. This poor dog is probably injured or sick, so the musher will drop him off at Pelly. Here's me and my brother enjoying ourselves in the sled. The Yukon Quest has come a long way since 1983, when it was dreamed up at the Bullseye Saloon. Now, let's meet some dogs and Frank Turner, the only Canadian-born winner. What's your favorite thing about having little puppies and a dog team and doing all this?
They make me feel good. It's just fun. Dogs just make me feel good, and I just really enjoy being with them.
Yeah.
So that we put them together in the right place in the team, because for me a team is like a puzzle. And my job is to know each individual dog, because they're not the same, and to build that puzzle. So in the quest, there's 14 individuals like you. You know their strengths, you know their limitations. Then I try to build a puzzle, and when it fits together like that, then we'll have our highest performance. If I don't really know the dogs and I don't have those bonds, then that puzzle isn't going to fit together.
And what was the big thing that you learned from doing your project?
Well, I learned that how much a musher really loves his dogs. Like how big a bond it is. If you don't have that bond, you're not going to do that well. But if you have that bond, you might even win it.
Yeah. That's a great thing to learn, Katey.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are the same.
Yeah.
That's great what you said, because that's exactly what it's about. It is about the bond, and when we work with our teams, we're always trying to build that bond. What do you think is the most important thing for building that bond?
Well, you just gotta love your dogs, and you gotta work hard. You have to get to know your dogs, and you gotta be firm. You have to show the dogs that they're not allowed to chew on your face and chew on your face and stuff like that.
That's a very important thing to learn.
Do you think you need to practice being firm?
Yes, I do. Long ago and toiled for gold in the bitter steeping cold, but that time has passed, some say at last, but it still hasn't completely gone. The men still toil, but not for gold. They still face the bitter cold, but they do it of heart's desire. Dog team run like rain.